Christmas! Episode 27. Can you believe it? We've come to the end. So this time next week, it'll all be over, girls and boys. Woohoo! You'll be full of sprout gas. It'll all be over. Except for me, because it will be my child's 14th birthday. So it'll all start again for me on the Boxing Day. But anyway, happy Christmas and strap in. Merry Christmas! Episode 27. Good morning. Christmas, yay! A week to go, yay!
Have you ticked all your boxes?
I've done most things, to be fair. I've just got a few things to do between now and Monday, perhaps, and then I'm more or less done. It's just that I said to husbando, what if I wake up on Wednesday, Christmas morning, and I don't want to cook? There's a thought, I just
wouldn't he cook?
Oh, he's very good.
I was going to say,
when my mum was poorly last year, because obviously last year was a shit Christmas, shit in many ways.
I'm going to say literally.
Yeah, so he just took over, and he's a great cook. He's probably better than me, actually. He's got more finesse than me. Yeah.
You a blobber and a dumper?
No, not necessarily, but it's just because generally, and this is not in all cases, but generally the women cook the most when you're in a family.
Yeah.
So
you just get it out.
It's just another fucking dinner, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really.
It's like a posh roast dinner, and we're going to move on. Actually, it's a very good inn. So I'm sick of seeing it, and it always comes up at this time of year. Should you have Yorkshire puddings on a Christmas roast dinner?
What the fuck you want?
Fuck! I don't care. I care as much as the toilet roll on a hanger being one way or the other. Couldn't give a shit.
If you want a chocolate mini roll with your fucking turkey, have one.
Just have it. Stop making it a question. And I know that a certain person who comes to us for Christmas dinner will be like that, winking and sweating because if there's a Yorkshire pudding, I'm not going to do them because I haven't got time. Time.
We have Yorkshire puddings because we bloody love them in our house.
Because they're great. Great Yorkshire puddings are great with everything. Oh. Over the last couple of years, it's proved that, hasn't it? Because they've tried Yorkshire puddings with everything.
Yeah. Well, my grandma used to save one for me after dinner, and I'd have it with sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah, it's pancake batter, isn't it?
I suppose it's a step too far for me, that though.
Or syrup.
I think it's a mind thing, so I have to have it. Like, if you give me it, because I make good Yorkshire puddings, and it's not just down to me, it's down to the tin, so it's the tool that comes in.
Yeah, and your hot fat.
Yeah, well, I've got plenty of that. But I don't put myself in the oven. But we've got, these tins from Lakeland, and they're just brilliant. They're like the dog's bollocks of Yorkshire pudding trays.
Yeah.
So you're guaranteed. But I remember, because it's 3 ingredients, isn't it? 3 ingredients to make good Yorkshire puddings. And I remember seeing the advert for Aunt Bessie's, and I can't stand anything like that in a bag. When there's...
Oh, see, we buy them now.
See, I don't.
Actually, they're not bad.
No, I just can't. I just can't bring myself to do it. And I remember seeing the most recent Aunt Bessie's one. And there was this lady and all their friends, like a granny, and all their friends and family were coming round for dinner. And she got her Aunt Bessie's like, oh, for fuck's sake, it's 3 ingredients. But why are you buying them?
But do you know why, though? Because it's timing.
Yeah.
Because you've got to have the oven hot, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got to put your fat in to get steaming hot.
Yeah.
While you've got other stuff in there. And then it take half an hour.
Yeah, but I was giving this granny loads of shit and then realised she was blind.
What a dick. I think I've seen that advert.
Yeah.
Then she's touching the gravy boat with her finger, so she doesn't...
and it was after that I went, oh fuck. She's actually blind, and that's why she's getting them out, because it's a lot easier when you're blind to get them out of a packet than make them. And I felt, because I was giving her loads of grief when the advert first started, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, 3 ingredients, just get a tray, put them in, fucking hell, it's not that long. I mean, just make the ingredients.
So do you have all your dinner ready and then put them in?
I don't do them. I just don't do them. I might do, just to make someone lose their shit, because it's not tradition. It's not traditional, well, where's your sweet?
When I used to go to my grandma's house, we used to have them to begin with on a Sunday.
Oh, I see, like a starter.
Yeah, you'd have a starter with the gravy, and then you'd have your dinner on the plate afterwards.
Oh, that's fab.
Well, they're meant to be like that, because they're meant to be filling you up because you didn't have enough meat in the house.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
That's what they were for.
Because have you ever been to the Crooked Billet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they do a Yorkshire pudding challenge.
Well, they've got one sizes of bricks, haven't they?
Yeah, I can't have them because my guts are no, I didn't just be a
But also, if they're too crispy and hard, then that's...
We're not talking about Yorkshire puddings. waiting for that. I was waiting for it.
They do. So the challenges starter, main, and dessert.
Oh no!
And they are like a
heck.
picture frame. You know?
Yeah.
But I love it. Even just at the end, if I've got I'll make 6 Yorkshire puddings. There's only 4 of us, so sometimes we'll have like 1.5 each.
Yeah.
And if someone's going, I'm alright, I'm like, I'm gonna have it to myself at the end of my
Oh,
dinner.
yeah.
And then you pour gravy in it.
Oh, yeah,
and then you just
bloody
pick
love
it
it.
up like a sandwich.
Yeah, I love it. I become a proper pig-like when it comes to Yorkshire puddings.
Because they're just the best thing ever.
Oh, bloody!
And
love
if you
them.
put, what did I see the other day? And I thought, oh my god, that is amazing. And they did like, it was something on Insta, and it was big Yorkshire pudding, massive.
Yeah.
And then they sliced everything that you would have in, say, a roast dinner inside it, so it was layered.
Yeah.
And then they pour the gravy over the top.
Oh, I'm
So it was like
salivating.
a cross between like Yorkshire pudding pie.
Oh.
Oh, it was like that. I was like, I think I'm turned on.
Moist.
But it is the conversation that goes on all socials about should you have. I don't.
There's
look,
no fucking rules.
just
Do what
fuck
you
off.
want.
If you want a Yorkshire pudding, do you know what? If you want a Yorkshire pudding, right, and you don't have turkey, go you.
Yeah.
Just have whatever you want. That's the whole point of Christmas dinner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just stop being with it. If you want to decide, there's lots of people now go, well, I don't like turkey, so we just have a gammon or a beef. I do wink at that a little bit because I love turkey.
Do you?
I love it. Yeah, but I feel we're quite good at making turkey. We go to a lot of effort to make it
we get
good.
a crown, love. We get a crown.
Yeah, a crown, but that crown's great.
Yeah.
We
No,
have
I like it, but I
love
wouldn't have it
turkey.
during the year.
Would you not?
I don't
But then you
think
don't
to buy
see.
it.
Yeah, you don't, do you? So
You
we'll
do now,
have...
then. You can buy turkey escallops
Oh, a scallop.
and all that
yeah.
kind of thing.
I remember
Turkey
trying...
mince, which was a bit...
No. No. We had turkey mince, and sorry, Tom Kerridge, it was one of your recipes. We had turkey mince,
like porridge.
burgers, and everybody vommed on the first bite. And we went, no, they were just too much. They just
Yeah, I
didn't
can't
go.
do chicken mince. I don't know what it is.
No,
It's just wrong. It's too
no.
pallid when it's cooked.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Just it was like, you know, like when something there was no giving it.
Oh my god!
And he just put it in your gob, and we all went,
Blubber.
so yeah, turkey burgers, Tom. Sorry, I know it was a healthy version than having burger due to the reduction of fat in the meat, but if you could have a burger, just have a beef one.
We've got the whole of the family coming on Boxing Day, so it's just us and Mum on Christmas Day, and then Aunt's mum and stepdad and his brother and sister-in-law and their 2 teenagers coming on Boxing Day, which will be great because they live in Calendar. So
Calendar's a lovely place.
They live in
I hear it's
Calendar?
I hear it's really warm.
And so yeah, so what Milo doesn't know, and he's been begging for this for years, is Cards Against Humanity game, adult version.
Yep.
So we've bought it for him.
God, it's a great game.
Oh, I know, I've played it.
So good, isn't it?
But we couldn't play it with an 11-year-old.
No.
So we've got the kids' version, and we've played it so many times, everyone knows the bloody answers.
Yeah.
So he's getting that on Boxing Day, so we're just going to have to stop him from playing it while Aunt's mum's around, because it'll just be carnage.
Well, we've got it out. I got it when we went away in October because the kids have been after it. Because it is 17 plus, isn't it? But 15 and 19.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the 19-year-olds played it for a long time. But
Yeah.
we were cracked up laughing about it because the youngest's answers were just brilliant. So we're going to get it out at Christmas because I want to feel that awkwardness.
No, because my mum would be mortally offended.
My mum wouldn't.
Yeah, well, see, this is it. That's all right.
I know who somebody's
I
mum
know.
But I'm desperate for that awkwardness. Because sometimes when you've got, like, limited cards and then a question pops up and you've got to play one.
I know.
And it's like, I don't want to play it because I feel really uncomfortable. I know. And that makes me feel great because someone's feeling
Well, I
really
think I'm
awkward.
going to wait because I think the
How old are their cousins?
15 and 17
Yeah.
to be fine. But I think we're going to have to wait until the grown-ups have gone home.
Yeah, to play it, yeah.
And the youngest
Yeah.
boy is staying with us, who's
Yeah.
15, and then we'll play it as a family.
Yeah, that's probably
with
better.
him, I think.
But we've got the sound, I think it's called the Sound Cloud or the Sound game. And you get, it's a fairly new game, and you get the the subject matter, and you've got to only say what that is in sound form.
I like that.
So vibrating phone.
Yeah.
And then you have to your team member has to guess it.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm really shit at it. And we played it on holiday in October, and my 2 kids were brilliant at it, and they were like that.
Yeah.
Just winning it, and I was just like, and I was going, like, what's that? Vibrating phone? No, it really isn't.
But it's like playing Articulate with old people.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah. No. Don't
They're
bother.
just rubbish at it.
Yeah. Or the drawing games. Quite like the drawing games.
Oh, yeah.
Because people are like, what's that?
What the fuck is that?
Penis?
Have you seen that one? It's very simple. It's like you get a ring of string and you have these magnetic
Oh, we've
stones.
got them. It's such a good game.
Yeah, I've just bought it, actually.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And I know my mum will love that. And it's
Yeah.
because we got 3 games to go away in October. And
it makes you jump, doesn't it?
it does, but it's like we just go, and then all of a sudden go,
Yeah.
But it's such a simple game.
It's great.
But it's really good fun. I know my
Yeah.
mum will love that, actually.
And then I've just bought that one where you put a headband on and you punch a ball.
Yeah, that looks good,
Ball and
doesn't
box,
it?
I think.
I think you've got to have a
Box
lot of
ball.
room for that.
That's fine. Do it in the shed.
Do it in the shag manner.
The electricity's going in the shag manor today. I can't wait!
I like the fact it is the shag manor. It is. It will be.
Sign, mate.
Like, get sign. But that's good because that's another step forward now, isn't it?
Oh, and the gravel path's in front of it now.
Oh, gravel path.
Yeah, we've got a gravel path. Oh, it looks. Anthony was like, oh, can't believe it. He was just like really amazed. It was really cute because he goes to work in the dark and comes home in the dark. He hasn't seen it.
Not
really.
seen it fully, no.
No. So he was like, we went with the torch and the light of the night. Went, oh my god. I can't
Such a
believe
great
it.
space, isn't it? It's such a
Yeah.
great space, and you will
So
utilise
peaceful
it.
in there.
You'll utilise it so much, whatever the season, whatever the time. You'll just utilise when you've got that extra space.
Oh,
It's
and
brilliant.
it wasn't peaceful yesterday. We were trying to put up the fucking blinds, but anyway. So I spent ages and I kept dropping bits. And I had to get back off the ladder, and then fucking hell. And then I finally got one up and realised I'd put the one for the door on the bloody window. I was like, for fuck's sake! This is meant to be an enjoyable pastime. It's really fucking stressful. Oh.
I saw that yesterday at my brother's because he's just moved house. And I went, oh, what's that? And he went, oh, that's a blind for there, a blind for there, a blind for upstairs. And I was like that.
Dreading
You're
doing it.
tetraplegic. How the fuck are you going to do that?
All his DIY jobs are piling up.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm hoping that his partner's dad's going to do it. And I was like,
Oh, that must be
good.
so frustrating.
I was laughing at him yesterday, and I always laugh at him because he's tetraplegic and he's my brother. So we'd be great on last leg.
Oh, stay.
We would. We'd be great on it. So I've bought them for Christmas a pass for a very well-known place park thing for an annual pass, and you can get Leeds cards in Leeds, like Leeds card or Leeds extra card. But because he's tetraplegic, disabled, he gets a Leeds extra card. So if you have a Leeds card, you can phone and organise that annual pass on the phone. But if you're Leeds extra, you have to prove it.
Oh, you've got to go and walk in front of them or something.
So that was fun for me yesterday. So I was like, they need to see that you are disabled. And he went, what? And I went, yeah. So you've just got to walk in as you do. I mean, it's obviously clear he's tetraplegic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just so they can see, and they go, yeah, you can have an annual pass. And he's like,
So you had
really?
to walk him into the office just to prove it?
It wasn't that. They just wanted to see his Leeds extra card, but I just went on the lines that they were disabled.
Poor fella.
As he walks in, and we talk about little niece, so we walked in, and I'm just looked when we got in and we sorted it, and she went, yeah, but I really do need to see your Leeds extra card. I went, I know, that's why I've brought him in. And she looked at me, and I went, and the card. So I gave it because I just thought it was really stupid that I had to bring the Leeds. I mean, I couldn't bring the Leeds extra card in. He would have to come to prove it's him as ID.
Gosh, what a
and
farce.
I was like, but the irony of it, to get where we need to get to when you've got someone who's disabled isn't straightforward ever.
No, it isn't.
So I have to, like, he can walk, but, you know, not like you or I, and he'll, because he's paralysed on one side, so we have to walk it sort of a bit of a way to get him in there. And I was like, right, put your best disabled walk.
Oh, Christy!
And he's like, well, they're not giving me. I went, I don't think they will. So
So
I was like, not that he can put disabled walk on, he can't walk. It's like, so he sat there, and when we came out, and I went, very good.
What did he say? Fuck off.
Yeah. So they just want to see my card in the I went, yeah. But you have to. I have to.
Dear, stop it.
I have to go along the lines of humour with his disability, otherwise it'll upset me. Because,
Yeah, I understand that.
Because when he was 21, he had an accident and it just changed his life completely. So we have to see the fun.
And
funny
I'm
side
sure
of it.
he does. Does he as well?
Yes and
Otherwise he
no.
wouldn't do it.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
getting worse as he's getting older, so he will eventually be in a wheelchair because it'll stop him. It's because his other sides don't work as well.
Right.
So you're compensating.
That's
So we
just so
have to keep that
frustrating.
humour
Yeah.
about it. Because
you do.
otherwise, it's like I say, can we go to town? He's like, why are you asking me to go to town? Because you've got a blue badge. Brilliant.
Yeah, my mum's got one. It's really helpful.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got to, you've got to.
Mum.
I've got a really cool word actually from Sarah. She sent
Yeah.
it me.
Go on.
Pre-annoyed.
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 What's that? Like you don't know you're annoyed.
No, so that means you know you're going to be annoyed soon.
Oh, I see.
So something's going to piss you off, but you know it's going to piss you off. So you're pre-annoyed before you're annoyed.
I can imagine Sarah
Yeah.
enjoying that
Yeah.
feeling. Well, not
Just
enjoying
like
it, but
that.
like getting ready to be
Yeah.
really pissed off.
Yeah. She sent me a picture last night of her Christmas party at work, and I guessed who Carol was.
Yes, it's on Facebook today. The pictures.
Yeah. And I went, which one's Carol?
I can't believe you're saying her name.
Yeah, but nobody knows who they are.
No, that's true. Maybe we'll do it afterwards, and I'll try and guess, and you can tell me if I'm right or not.
Yeah. I just went, is that Carol? And she went, that's Carol. I went, I knew it!
It's weird, isn't it?
It's one of them people that, everyone will have this at work where there is a Carol, and I'm not even using the right name, but there is a Carol who will moan
Carol.
about everything, but your mum doesn't moan, does she?
No.
She'll moan about everything. There will be, we should do that the right way, anal about the rules of policies of work. And I know there is policies that have to be adhered to.
Yeah,
But there's following protocol and being a knobhead.
jobs with.
Yeah, we don't like jobs with. So there's lots of Carols out there.
Yeah.
I'm going to extend the name. There was a Karen, now there's a Carol.
So you're going to laugh at this. So the other day, I was scrolling, and there was this thing, and it was well, I don't know how to explain it. Because I really believe... It was about vaginal health, right?
Okay.
So I was reading it, I thought, serious, and it said, vaginal health gummies, here's what the evidence shows. And I was like, vaginal health gummies?
Did you chew them or put them up?
Well, that was my thing! So
Yeah.
I was thinking that you had a gummy and you stuffed it up your nooner.
Yeah. That bear.
Going in! Gummy bear.
Gummy bear, yeah. So where do you swallow it?
You
Chew it?
suck 'em.
Yeah. It's a question though, isn't it?
Well, you see, I thought that was me being stupid. I was like, vaginal gummies. Why would you want to put a sticky sweet up your...
Up your flu. Maybe
But
'cause
anyway, it's
maybe
not.
If it's sticky, it stays there.
holding the walls.
Like a spider.
Am I working? But yeah, it's a question because it's common sense says I'll chew that, but it's still a question. No.
Vaginal gummies?
Yeah, vaginal gummies.
My first thought was you put it up your... What's
Yeah.
it?
Okay.
But you don't, you chew them.
What's it meant to do?
I don't know. Didn't go that far.
You just had vaginal gummies.
Well, I think it's to do with the nutrients you get from it. Oh, I don't know.
Was it meant to keep you moist or something?
I don't know. You just need a bit of yogurt down there to keep you moist, don't you?
Yogurt?
Well, don't you put that on thrush?
Yeah, well, you long time ago, before they come through medication at work, yeah. Oh, where's that yogurt gone? I've had it.
Milo saying, is that yogurt still off in the fridge? No, it's fine, darling.
It's doing me the world of good.
I've never felt better.
Oh, it smells lovely. That'd be great for me if I had it in a dog.
Why are the finger marks in it, Mum? Oh, no, I was just a small spoon, that.
Very small spoon. It's very similar shape to your hat. It is.
Here's the thing. Why should you moo when pooing?
Moo.
Yeah. Moo! Like that.
Does it help?
Just do it now, just moo.
No, because I might shit myself.
Just moo.
Moo.
Like proper moo.
Oh, yeah, you can feel that push.
You can feel your little rectum going like
Come on,
that.
everyone try it.
Everyone's doing
Moo.
it. Moo.
Oh, you can feel your
Not just
rectum
moo.
push.
Well, even if you do a little moo.
Yeah, like
Your
a
whole
proper cow across the field.
Moo!
To get the farmer's attention, moo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you? Oh.
Yeah. Your rectum will release and relaxes your anal sphincter.
It's a lovely word. Relax.
There
No,
you
sphincter.
Sphincter.
Sphincter. It sounds
word.
German, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sphincter. I wonder why it's called it. It must be. Is it a shortened version of something?
Sphincter.
Or is it just sphincter?
I think it's just, I don't know. Sphincter. Where do the names come from,
No,
though?
it's a PH, isn't it? C-S-P-H.
Yeah.
Sphincter.
It's not SV.
It's like that thing that we put on our Instagram this morning with silent letters in the English language.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I put it with Michael McIntyre. Fucking
Yeah.
hilarious. If you watch it, just watch it, because you don't realise how many
There's
silent
loads
letters.
of them.
Yeah, but sphincters.
Tell me about it all the time. I've got students who are saying those silent letters every day. I have to go, just forget it. Forget it. Just don't say the... salmon is a big one.
Oh, salmon.
Oh,
Yeah.
just don't say the L. What? Just don't say the L. Why is
Don't
it
say
there?
salmon.
I don't know. Just don't say it.
Yeah, like knickers, knickers,
Yeah.
and knockers, and knuckles.
It's absolute bollocks.
Stupid, isn't it?
They're all over the place.
Why put them in? Why put them in? Vinted, or VT as it's also known as.
Oh, is it?
I learnt that the weekend.
Well, I've had nothing but great experience with Vinted, apart from the last one, where she was an absolute dickhead.
You're always going to get one.
Oh, I could not believe it. I've sent it to your house, and then they said it sent it somewhere else, but I haven't. And I've tried all week to sort it out.
No, you
And I
haven't.
just went, I don't believe you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you haven't. Just go through Vinted.
Just...
But what makes me laugh about it
Rest of
now,
it's
because
been
it's
fine.
lots of people have used it more so over the last 12 months, which is great.
Yeah.
And I've bought loads of jewellery from it, like just costume jewellery.
Oh, that's a good
Or
idea.
as I call jumper jewellery.
Oh, yeah.
Jumper jewellery. And it's been really good. I've had one that a lady sent it, and it was a bit... She didn't package it properly, and I've had to glue it. But that's been fun, and there's been a great communication. But you'll go to someone and go, oh, that's really nice. Where's that? Oh, I got it from Vinted. Like it's a shop.
Yes.
It's not, is it? It's not
No.
a shop. It's Pauline from Skelmersdale.
It is, yeah.
It's Carol from Cardiff. Where'd you
Yeah.
get this from? Oh, I got it from Jason from Johannesburg. It's not... It's like Vinted has become like a brand, like a shop.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not.
It's quite a clever little thing, though, isn't it? I mean, some of it, you look at it and you go, are you kidding me?
Well,
It's rank.
so I went on
But some of
to...
it's really good.
So if you search, so you put in, say, for example, if I was to buy shoes, like I'll put in vintage shoes, but not vintage shoes, but I'll put in, say, brogues, because I'm a big brogue fan, and I'll only ever buy new with labels or new without labels. I'm not really a fan of wanting to buy someone else's feet in a shoe. Mm-hmm. But I did look at unsatisfactory. So you've got options,
I
haven't
thought you
you?
were going to say unsanitized.
So
Go
no,
on.
satisfactory. Have you ever looked at satisfactory items in Vinted?
Oh, no.
It's the worst I could do to myself. It was terrible.
You see, you're gonna make me gip, aren't you? I
Yeah,
just feel
she was
it
definitely sort of Beverly from Beverly putting these on. So it's there were shoes that someone had put like loafers, which is a fucking strange word. Loafer,
Yeah.
isn't it? Loafer. I love loafers, but I don't like the word. And it's like she put these shoes on, and they're like loafers with like a fringe, and it looked like they were caravan shoes that she took out the dog for a shit.
Oh.
Or just been stuffed under the Hoover, under the cupboard.
What I find amazing is that when people take a picture of it, they just put it with any old shit that's in the background of their house.
Yeah. Or they just put one picture of something that needs many.
Yeah.
I need many pictures to see the whole 360 of that item, not just one, the back
Yeah.
of a dress. So I'm not going to buy it. Or like Elaine from the Caravan Club taking her dogs out for a shit with her loafers with the fringe that have put them out. And she wants £1 for them. Fuck off.
£1?
It's going to cost me more for you to send them.
What's the point? Oh.
But please do just look at Vinted Satisfactory.
Oh, I can't.
Because it will, if you're on the toilet and you're scrolling, brilliant. It's absolutely
It's
brilliant.
better than reading the shit column in the Daily Mail.
Yeah. Or like the
I hate the
fringe.
Daily Mail, by the way.
It's not great, is it?
Oh, anyway, go on.
The fringe on the loafers look like shit eyelashes, you know, like.
Because they're all curled back and it's so fucking ancient. Oh!
But if you just want to, some time out over Christmas. Vintage, satisfactory items.
My dad, when he retired, well, it was a little bit before he retired, he worked for Scope.
Oh, the charity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would be the guy that went and collected all the bags, so we had a van.
Oh, yeah.
And he was great because he would have people with learning disabilities on the van with him.
Oh,
And he'd
that's
say,
good.
come on, fellas, I'll take you for fish and chips on a Friday.
Oh,
so
that's
it was really
nice.
good, yeah. But he said some of the stuff they picked up,
Just people just chucking shit out.
well, just used underwear.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But
Some
where
of
do
the
you,
stuff.
But where do you put used underwear? You're like, so.
I have to put it in roadkill? I mean, in landfill? I've been really bad with words this week.
I'm just picturing now, like this sort of pheasant that have got an old pair of knickers on bed on the side of the road. A fox with a pair of
It's happening a
underpants.
lot this week. I've not had a period for about 3 months.
But
Fingers crossed.
But the brain fog's very
Oh,
much
it's
there.
really bad.
It's
really
terrible when
bad.
you, and also you know what the word is, but it won't come to the forefront.
It's making me quite nervous.
Yeah,
at the
it's a
moment.
horrible word. It's a horrible thing not to have that word. You know what it is.
It's like the other day, was it last night or the night before? I was telling Anthony something and I just went quiet. And it was a good 30 seconds. You all right? I went, I actually can't think of the word I was going to say. And now I'm bored.
Yeah, bored of myself because I can't
I'm
think.
so
Next.
boring.
Yeah. But you
just
want someone to
awful.
you want that, like we have somebody in Zumba.
Yeah, they're playing fucking charades, though, don't you? It's awful.
Yeah,
I hate it. So annoying.
and then you don't know the description of what it is.
No,
But then you just get
can't
yourself
think
in a
of that
muddle.
either.
Yeah,
Go on,
no.
what's in about something?
But there's one of our Zumba friends who are a bit younger, and she's not hit full perimenopause yet, so she still has words. So me and another person, when we're having this conversation, and she could see the two of us go,
She's interpreting.
and she'll just say, "That's it." And we'll be talking and go, "Where is she?" Because she hasn't hit it yet. And you know though, because that you're getting through that process, you know that younger friends are just
Yeah, it's when you're talking to younger friends who are in like 43, 45,
Yeah.
and they start going, "Oh, I'm feeling really upset all the time," and you go, "How old are you?" And you look at and you go, and they go, "No, it isn't." I go, "Well, just have a think about it."
probably
Go
is.
have a little chat.
Yeah, I can tell you now. It's most likely.
It probably is.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really tired. I can't remember anything, and I don't understand anyone. Do you know? It is. It's terrible.
Oh, doggy's here. Oh, hello.
Another word actually that's come up this week, which
Yeah.
is you don't hear it very much anymore, and
Go
I
on.
used to love it. Gallivanting.
Oh, yes. Gallivanting.
Where are you gallivanting? Where's that gone?
Yeah, where are you off gallivanting?
Yeah.
But to me, it's a bit kind of like, oh, rah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hooray, rah.
What are you gallivanting?
Oh, golly gosh, were you gallivanting?
Oh, bloody dogs. Yeah, on that sort of par, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, where's it gone? It's a great word, isn't it?
Great word, gallivanting.
Gallivanting.
I'm going to start using it.
Yeah, my friend sent it to me and went, "Why don't we use this word anymore?" Why don't we?
Your friends are a lot more interactive with you about our podcast than mine are.
gallivanting.
Come on, my friends.
Yes, come on, Vic's friends. Stop. So, I've got you a little gift. Well, I've got you a couple of gifts for Christmas.
Oh.
Just something fun. Just one you can open on Christmas Day morning.
Christine, I haven't got you anything.
I don't give a shit. But this one I thought, because it's just for
Oh,
your tree.
no.
It's only something little. My wrapping shit, by the way.
Oh, she's bought
it's
me a little gift. and
Yeah,
it's
for your
like-
tree. It's for your tree.
It's the,
Just to hang on your tree.
it's the size of like a key ring size. I'm opening it. No, dog, get off. Okay. I've got a feeling I think I know what it is. She's bought me a vagina bauble. Oh my god, I can't hang that on the tree! Christine, that's disgusting!
But it's got like you could probably hang it small enough that nobody might notice. Isn't that ace?
We need to take a picture of it for the podcast.
Yeah. Isn't that great though? That is like
Where the fuck have you found that? You absolute fucking weirdo.
it is just like a round shape, and it is
It's flesh-coloured.
flesh-coloured vagina bauble. You're welcome.
Oh, you can see the little man in a boat.
You can.
As well. It's really important. It's quite sharp. Where have you got that from?
I was like, in Google, what would Vic
Eclectic
like for
by
Christmas?
Katie.
There you go. Eclectic by Katie.
Well, Katie, you need to bloody wash your mouth out. And your hands. Well,
it's just that thing, isn't it?
I think I'm grateful. Thank you.
You are welcome. Yeah. I just think it's better than a knitted mushroom.
No, I actually prefer this.
Yeah, than a knitted
I'd much
mushroom.
prefer to have a like a button.
Does it squeak?
No. It's rock hard. That would be the thing. If you squeezed it sideways and it sort of went... Stuck his tongue out. Like those squishy...
Yes, bubble. The man came out with his oar.
I can't breathe. So, right, there's this there's this guy and he goes to the nurse. And the nurse says to him, you need to take your gown off, ready for the doctor. And he goes, what in front of you? She goes, look, you'll laugh. I'm not doing it. She goes, look, I can assure you. I've been a nurse for over 20 years. I'm very professional. I've seen it all. And I've never once laughed at anyone. So, it's absolutely fine. So the man, quite a muscular fellow, he takes off his gown. And he's quite, well built and everything. He's muscly and looks after himself. But he's got a willy the size of a AAA battery. Anyway, she cuddled in and she goes like that and starts snorting. And I'm so sorry. I'm mortified. And on my honour, I promise it will never happen again. I'll compose myself. I'm so sorry. I do apologise. And she composes herself and she said, okay, so what seems to be the matter? And he goes, it's swollen.
That's worrying, isn't it? You found that though, buff men.
Tiny willy.
Yeah, just go buff to...
So, when we say men's are dicks when they've got, a big red Ferrari, they must have a small willy. What's the equivalent with a woman?
Oh, yeah, good question.
Because the women are dicks as well.
Of course they are. Not us.
I'm not a dick.
No, we're not dicks.
Well,
what a dick. Yeah, good question. What would you... But a lot of people associate that time with a guy whose children have grown up. He's not quite retired yet, so he's still got a bit of surplus money. So he goes and buys himself a Ferrari between the ages of 50 and 60, or a nicer car. And people go, it's midlife crisis. Stroke.
Yeah.
Look at the size of my penis, isn't it?
yeah.
But yeah, what? Because I just don't think women have midlife crises, do they? Do they? They must do.
They're too bloody hot and sweaty. And tired.
Yeah, they just want a car
and angry.
with no fucking roof.
It's just I've got time for a midlife crisis.
Where's midlife? Anyway, it's wrong anyway, because people say between 50 and 60, but actually, because we only live till sort of late 70s, early 80s, midlife's been and gone in your late 30s, early 40s, so it's way gone.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I don't know what would be a woman's equivalent of having a midlife crisis. Menopause, probably. But
that's not a decision, is it?
No, it's
not something that you go and do because
nobody wants.
You're scared that your time's running out.
No, but that's our midlife, isn't it? It's not a crisis, but it's our midlife that people would suggest.
Well, yeah, but what did they do? Go get Botox? I don't know.
Maybe that's it now.
Anal bleaching.
Maybe that's
Veneers.
it now, though. Maybe it's the fact that women, because there's that option now that if people aren't happy with the way their face is, they can now got that choice of going to get something done.
Yeah.
Where they never had before. So the man's got a Ferrari, woman's got a flat face.
And a vajazzle.
And a vagina.
I gotta get that. I'd be scratching it all the time.
You would be, wouldn't you?
Diamante on your food.
No.
Get lost. Be
Thank you
catching
so
on your
much.
knickers.
No.
Wouldn't it?
You'd have, it really nice in the morning, and by the time the night time comes, there might be one left.
You imagine every time I went to pull your pants down and get cut, you'd be, oh, for fuck's sake! In the toilet.
Yeah, but I think you have to have...
And it might be like marbles or split peas. When you pull your pants down, they'll just scatter all over the floor. And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, me for jazzles on the floor. Fuck's sake. Pay 50 quid for that. Time the floor.
And then what if one went up there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Piss and glitter. Look at me and my glitter.
Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
I mean, you have to have a complete bowl of food, don't you, before you get a vajazzle.
Oh, I suppose you. I was
Yeah.
thinking you just stuck it in there like.
I mean, it might be better if
No,
you've
you
got
make those
pubage.
Easter nests with cornflakes and little mini chocolate eggs.
It might stay on for longer if you've got pubage.
More of a dangly sort of Christmas bauble celebration thing, wouldn't it?
It'd be more like, you know, when you think you had a pack of baubles in the loft and you've not found them for years, and then years later you find them like that.
And they're a bit tarnished.
Yeah.
And the strings on was a bit too long.
With a load of fair.
Oh! Sticky dust on them.
I knew we had them. They'll
So
be
do you
like
think,
that.
do you think you can get anal dazzling? Well, like bumhole. So, what would you call that? Bumazzle.
Bumazzle. Arse-azzle. Anal-azzle. Anal-azzle.
Rectum razzle.
Rectum razzle.
Would be razzle.
Razzle. Razzle.
Razzle.
Razzle.
I don't know. But that would be
arse
awful. Because, that would be like having sharp piles.
Yeah, but that also would...
Do you think people have done that?
No. My judge people.
I bet people have decorated their twirns, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Like a birthday gift.
Do you think people have had that tattooed?
What?
You twirnt. Do you think
Oh,
they've had it
absolutely.
tattooed?
I think the people have had all kinds of stuff in there.
That twirnt is the most sensitive. I think that's the most sensitive place in your body, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your twirnt.
But what would it be? Why?
Although inside your nose is very sensitive.
Yeah, it's not the same. I'd say that's the same. It's like if you've got a spot inside your nose.
Oh, it's
that
like
really
someone
hurts,
stabbed
doesn't
you in it.
Yeah, it's not nice. Surely no one would tattoo the twirnt.
I don't know how you'd have to sit.
For ages as well. I'm not...
Oh, with
Poor
your moose
tattooist.
knuckle out while he's doing it.
You moose knuckle. Oh, I've done many of these before. Don't be ashamed.
Oh,
Tattooing it. I've got some quick fire Christmas questions for you.
oh, go on.
Turkey or goose?
Turkey. Goose can be a bit fatty.
Up early or lying?
Oh, lying.
Christmas Eve present? Yes or no? So do you open a Christmas Eve present?
No, we don't. But I love Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is my favourite
Yeah,
day.
I like Christmas Eve. It's because it's exciting.
Yeah.
Because it's preempting what's going to happen the next day.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
But a lot of people do have Christmas Eve presents.
No, we don't do that.
Christmas Eve box then?
No.
So I have...
Do you?
Yeah, we do a Christmas Eve box, but it's just we're hunkering down to watch a film. So the box will have, I don't know, foodie bits in.
Yeah.
And when the kids were very young, and I mean very young, they had Christmas pyjamas. Not like we all matched, because I can't stand that shit. I'm not having a family pyjama shit going on.
Oh, no,
It's not for me. I don't want to see my husband in the same pyjamas that I've got on.
No, something.
No.
No, thank you.
So they used to have small, like, little tiny pyjamas that
Yeah,
they had for
well,
Christmas
we used to get
when
the
they were
boys-
younger. When they had, like, onesies when they were younger.
Yeah, and also kind of like, you know, minion pyjamas or whatever.
Yeah,
Christmas.
so we had, like, Christmas Eve pyjamas, something to eat, something to drink for us, whatever. So that's basically what it is, not a present. But there's lots of people who will have open their presents on Christmas Eve. I remember we did it once
very
as a
German.
kid. Yes, it's very German, very European. But we did it once as kids, and my mum let us open a Christmas Eve gift. And we were going on and on about it because she said, this year you can have, you know, that thing that, there was no Instagram then, but one of them things that someone's obviously told her, and she thought, oh yeah, we'll try that this year.
Yeah.
Worst thing ever. We opened them all.
You open them all!
And we had nothing to open on Christmas Day.
Oh my gosh, was it miserable?
Oh, terrible. Never do that again. Yeah.
Oh no.
She just opened this one. She was just opened that one. All gone. Yeah, Christmas Eve gone.
That's shocking.
You know, when that belief of when Father Christmas is no longer in your life. Yeah, worst Christmas ever. So much so, I remember
awful.
it. It's bad.
Yeah.
So Christmas bedding.
No. What do you think?
No, I don't know what the answers are, but our audience also might know what the answers are. Well, we don't, but the lads have always had Christmas quilt covers, and they've got on as we've got older, so they've got more mature ones, but they love still having a Christmas
that's
quilt.
great for the kids.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Christmas quilt. Christmas slippers.
Fuck off! Don't be so... Oh my gosh. No.
Christmas lunch or dinner.
We have Christmas lunch
Yeah. What time's that?
about 2.
Yeah, that's quite 2 to 3. We have it. Yes.
Yeah, because you've got we have blinis. Love.
Oh, I like that.
Love a
idea.
blini.
Does your mum stay over then, or does she go home?
She goes home normally in the evening.
Does she drive though?
Yeah.
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 That's good. So you don't have to.
Yeah, we have blinis. So no blinis, not as in drinks, as in little canapé things.
Oh, I thought you meant as in like a cocktail.
No, so we have they're like little pancakes.
Oh, that right.
With sour
Yes,
cream and then caviar on.
My
or
mind's the
salmon.
other side.
Well, it's
Sorry.
cod's roe, it's not really caviar. I bloody love them. So you've got to have that with your prosecco
Oh, and see, we have.
and let that die down before
we
your
normally
lunch.
we would normally have. Steve would make sort of eggs Benedict. That's what we'd normally have.
Yeah, nice
But
breakfast.
We found it was too much.
Yeah.
It's having lunch, so sort of 2, 3. So we don't do that anymore. So we just buy like croissants, pain au chocolat, stuff like that instead, with coffee and then prosecco.
Yeah, and the thing is that when when Miley was little, you'd be up at 5, 6 o'clock, so you'd have a bacon sandwich because you could then.
Yeah,
but
when
now
they're a bit older,
he's just not getting out of bed, so it's
do you
absolutely.
think he'll jump out of bed still though because it's Christmas? I know
No.
my youngest will.
No,
He loves it. I've said
know.
last year we had to put time on it. Not before, not before 8 o'clock. Don't come to me before
No,
8
not
o'clock.
when they're 13.
No, when you've got a full day of it and you've got to then cook for the family.
Yeah.
And people just give you money and turn up. Christmas.
People give you money and turn up.
Yeah,
What, for their Christmas lunch?
Yeah.
They give you money.
yeah.
Really?
That's to help. Do you know what? Why don't you make a dessert? That'll fucking help. Mm. So, do you have a Christmas tradition at the table? Is there anything going on that's traditional that you have to have on your table?
Not that we have to have on the table, but we always do crackers and all that sort of thing. But
Oh shit, I haven't got them.
no, I
Thanks.
haven't got them yet either.
Let's put them in.
I haven't done any Christmas food shopping.
Have you not?
Oh, we always don't leave it till Christmas Eve every year.
But isn't it just really mad and annoying?
No, actually,
Oh god, no, I
I
couldn't
had
do
to
that.
live on the edge.
Oh no, I can't. I couldn't do that. Make me vomit. I handed in me list to me greengrocers last week.
What?
Yeah, printed list. There
I've
you
always
go.
been dead laid back.
I'll
Because they
pick
just
it
think if
up.
it's no turkey, we'll have a chicken.
Oh no, no, that would make my twink. No, couldn't do that.
Because last year there was so much left. It was
Do
stupid.
you know why though? Because last year they panicked people again. Media panicked people to say that there was a shortage on turkey, and actually there wasn't.
No, I mean talking about your carrots and your sprouts.
Oh,
There's
just
fucking
your
loads of
veggie
it.
stuff, yeah. So no, I
I mean, other stuff we're gonna, because we've got lots of people coming on Boxing Day. I was thinking, oh, I'll make this and I'll make that. I'm like, oh, I might make a spinach and feta pie.
Oh, nice.
Because you can freeze that.
Yeah, you can, can't you?
So I do a little bit of prep for that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
But nothing on the table, nothing Christmassy on the table that has to be on the table.
No, not necessarily, but Aunt's mum or Aunt's dad before he died, which was, they were separated, divorced for a very long time. They both make Christmas puddings.
Oh, that's great.
And so we always turn all the lights out and light it.
Yeah, love that.
And you put the hot alcohol over it.
Christmas pudding.
So do I. And she makes an amazing Christmas pudding.
Loads of people don't like it, which
I
I,
know.
don't understand.
I bloody love it.
I love it.
Absolutely love it. And do you know what? It sounds a bit weird, but the day after, when they've got loads left,
Yeah.
fry it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Or it's really nice if you have got like a little bit left in the pot and put it with carte d'or vanilla ice cream and mix it up and put it back in the freezer.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
Christmas pudding ice cream.
That's amazing.
I mean, she makes them in October half
Yeah,
term every
because
year.
they are made quite...
And they're big. Do you know what I mean? They're fantastic.
Yeah. My friend who listens, they have a family thing. I don't even know if it still goes on. But I remember it as a kid. Oh, I can't come out tonight because it's Christmas pudding night. And the whole family would get together to stare them all. So it's a
Oh, that's
tradition
quite
to
sweet,
keep,
isn't it?
Which is quite nice. Now I think I went once and I'm like, can I come?
Oh,
'Cause I thought it was a really nice tradition.
Yeah, yeah.
And they put things in it and whatnot.
We have a thing that we do on Christmas Eve together. We always go to Pizza Express.
Oh, you do, don't you? Yeah,
Yeah.
I quite like that. We're friends at home. They always go to the cinema. All
Yeah.
the kids and all the girls go to the cinema.
Yeah.
Which
So-
I quite like traditions like that.
Yeah, it just sort of happened, and then when we all sort of really enjoyed it. So it just means that if Marlo's going out with his mates later, whatever,
We just had that one moment, but whether it'll happen this year, I don't know, because we've been right around the neighbours for some canapes and prosecco
Oh, that's very nice.
in the evening. So we'll go out for lunch, I think.
Yeah, I quite like that though. That's quite nice, isn't it?
Well, have I said this on the podcast last time? Where it was Christmas Eve, where you're allowed in each other's gardens, but not allowed in each other's houses, and we weren't having Christmas all together. So us and the neighbours, we sat in our
during
back,
COVID.
yeah, sat in our back garden with the fire pit and sat outside and had Christmas Eve, and it was the most special evening.
Oh.
It was so nice.
Oh, that's
We all had
good.
Christmas food and
because you could see them, but you can't touch them. So
yeah. So we sat around
like
the
that.
fire pit. Oh, it was so nice. So May was like, "Oh, should we do something Christmas Eve?" I was like, "Yeah, that would be lovely." So yeah, we're invited round theirs. So no, we don't really have traditions. Milo always gets a stocking.
Yeah, I don't think that should ever disappear.
No.
I used to just fill it with. I mean, we used to get things like tangerines in a 50p piece when we were younger. But we used to think
He always
they were
gets a
brilliant.
chocolate orange.
Yeah, but they used to think they were brilliant. Getting a tangerine in 50p, I loved it. And that's the only time I ate a tangerine because it was in a stocking. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it.
What have you got? What's got to be on your Christmas table?
Well, I don't put anything in the middle because it's pointless. Because a lot
Yeah,
of
it
people
just gets
set
annoying.
the table, and because we've got a table that sits 8 people comfortably.
Yeah.
But everyone's sort of royal family in it anyway, aren't they? You know, like
Yeah.
as in Jim Royal and
Yeah.
Barbara, like reaching over and passing shit. So there's no point
Yeah.
in putting anything in the middle because it just get in the way.
Well, we tend to serve in the kitchen.
Oh, that's better, isn't it? And then come and help yourself.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
everyone lines up like it's a canteen,
That's a great.
and they help
idea.
themselves.
Yeah, that's probably easier, isn't it?
So it's all just out on the counter in
Yeah.
the kitchen, and then so we do. I like to get a little wreath for the candle in the middle. Might need to do that.
Yeah, I'd like that to happen, and I think in the future it may.
But when there's too many of you, it's pointless.
Yeah, it's just, and then obviously there's 9 of us. If I count my little niece, can't really count her at 10 months old.
Oh.
It'd be nice to have a little kid back in.
Yeah,
the
I know.
Christmas
I miss all that
mix.
kind of. Has he been? Has he been?
Yeah, I'm loving that fact that we've got that to come with her. Yeah, that'd be quite nice. But
It's gonna be
Boxing Day we've
so
got tradition,
exciting.
so all the turkey that is left over, because I usually go over the top with the turkey, because I like, by the end of day 7, everyone's like, "Are we having something with turkey again?" Yes, we are.
Yeah, you see, whereas. Oh.
So I order mine from the butchers in November. Put my order in.
Christine, we are so different.
No, but it's just I've done it. So I go in,
Yeah,
I
you
pay
could
me
just walk
£10
down to
deposit.
Tesco and do the same.
No, not going to happen. Put it
So
in.
has it arrived fresh?
Yeah. So we go and pick it up. But I love, right, in our butchers, which I absolutely love, which no matter what the weather is doing, and more often than not, it's bloody freezing. Well, you've got 2 days to pick your meats up. So you've got like 23rd or 24th. And then the queue is out the door all the way down the street.
And that's part of the thing.
And I just quite like it. It's
Christmas
just
Day.
daft, and my kids love it. That we have to queue up and get your turkey.
Well, I suppose something quite nice about it.
So you get your turkey, and then they do pigs and blankets, and then your stuffing meat, whatever, and then you can get like pork pies and stuff like that. So I like that aspect of you just go, and then we go over the road and pick up the greengrocer's stuff,
Well,
and
so
I
that's
usually get a
quite
big
sweet.
box with all my stuff
Yeah.
in then. But all I do is just give my list there, and then I don't have to think about it. I'm just gonna have to go and pick it up, and that aspect,
Isn't it funny? Because
Quite
I
like.
think it's out. I would probably be a bit more organised. Well, I think sometimes I am. But he'll say, "Well, we'll just go. It'll be fine, babe."
yeah.
Whereas I'm thinking, "Well, we need to get Turkey Crown because they might all be gone." A little bit more than him, but at the end of the day, and particularly this year because it's just Mum and us, I
Yeah.
think we'll be really laid back.
It'll be for just 4 of yours and they're chilling.
Yeah, which
It's
is
quite
quite
nice.
Yeah, I've not had that for a long time. So, that'd
But
be
I
quite nice.
don't. I love it when Christmas dinner is on the table. That's when you get to that time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everyone's tucking in and eating away, and they go, "Oh, it's lovely, it's lovely." That I like.
Do you know what I hate? When the kitchen is full of steam and the windows are on
Yeah.
condensatory. Oh, I can't bear that bit.
And you're sweating like a tit.
And it just reminds me of boring Sunday afternoons as a kid.
Yeah. The smell of sprouts in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and everyone goes, "Oh, what are you wearing for Christmas?" Fucking nothing. Well, I am gonna wear something, but
Yikes!
I'm
Happy
not getting
Christmas.
like a posh frock out because I'm cooking, and I just end up really hot and bothered.
Yeah, no. If I was going to someone's house, then maybe.
Yeah, because you won't be cooking, would you?
No, exactly, but I wouldn't be.
No, and people go, "Are you not going to get changed?" No, I'm not.
No, I tell you what, not going to happen this year.
What?
Greedy burns.
Greedy burns.
I had a Yorkshire pudding burn.
You did, yeah. Don't do that.
Was that Christmas?
Yeah, it was just after Christmas, yeah. You had some leftovers, and I think
I did.
In that freezer.
I microwaved a Yorkshire pudding.
You did. And burnt your gob.
Never doing that again.
No.
Oh my goodness.
That's not nice, is it? Before, one thing, what is the worst thing you've ever done to yourself that you think, oh, I'm never ever going to do that ever again? So you've gone with a plan and you've done something and then you walk away going, what a dick, I'm never going to do that again. I'm going to tell you mine while you're thinking about yours.
Yeah.
So the worst thing I did to myself was give an assembly to Year 11s about the local economy at 8:30 in the morning.
Oh God! Did you die on your feet?
Yeah, absolutely died. If there was a pub open after that, I'd have gone.
Well, mine I think is years ago when I was starting out as an actor. I have a friend of mine who was saying, you need to go and, put yourself out there, Vic. You need to do that more. Anyway, they had this open mic night at this place in Castleford or Wakefield. And they said they wanted actors and things like that. So I went, and everyone was a stand-up, and I did a monologue. It's absolutely funny.
Yeah, put yourself out there.
It was
a great idea.
It was a funny monologue.
Yeah.
But it was in a pub. Oh, I can feel my sphincter is eating its own head at the moment.
Yeah.
I thought, came out going, what the fuck did I do that for? It was just a proof to that friend and to myself that I am brave, you see. I am brave.
I can put myself out there.
But I don't need to. I've got an agent.
Oh, God. Why do we do things?
Oh, God.
Was everyone just looking and staring and no noise?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see, mine was 300 Year 11s doing the same thing.
That's awful.
Yeah. One of them where you just think, when you start...
And you're halfway through and you think, I've got to commit to this.
I've got to carry on. Yeah. I had this thing to read, which was some statistics about what could happen in the future. Should we not look after our local economy? And I could not... I know, I couldn't read it, so I just handed it to the English teacher, not giving her any prompt that would happen, and she just went, oh! And I was like that. I don't know where to go with this. So then I started using things that I know would be familiar with them, and I got some feedback. But it was just cringe, and I just thought, please let this be over. This is the most horrendous thing I've ever done. And I can see all the teachers looking at me going, this is the most horrendous thing you've ever done, and we don't even know you.
But my other one is, when I finally started working for that very posh supermarket as a delivery driver, and they said, so I was on a 10-hour shift.
That's a long shift.
Well, it wasn't meant to be a 10-hour shift. It was meant to be a 6-hour shift.
Yeah.
So I was crates absolutely full to ceiling in the back of this van, and I was up in the Hebden fucking bridge.
Oh yeah, you were always off.
And it was 9 o'clock at night, and I was just like, just 2 hours late for everything because the traffic had been horrific. It was my first ever run. I remember being in the back of this truck going, I've got at least another 2 hours of delivering all this shit. And I was just thinking, like, I could just turn around and drive away, but you just can't.
Yeah.
And you look at all this shit and I think, this is the worst fucking thing I've ever done in my life, because there's no way I can make up the time.
No, you just have to.
And then they think it's because of your inexperience. I think, well, one, nobody left any petrol in the van, so I had to go and find a petrol station.
That's quite bad.
And two, the traffic was really bad.
But you can't because
it's down. On the piece of paper that it's delivered. It's down to the minute.
Yeah.
So 12:07 arrive at thing.
Yeah.
12:09 leave. Or 5 minutes to deliver everything.
Like that's it, yeah.
And in COVID, you couldn't just drop and go.
No.
You had to put the crate there while they emptied it out.
And then go and...
Cumulative just gets later and later and later. Oh, I just remember sitting in the back of the van just crying. Yeah. Just thinking, I hate this is awful.
This is the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah, awful.
It didn't last long.
No, it didn't. Got sacked on.
Yeah. We were looking at, and still are in the process of, husbando looking at the tech side of us getting some new equipment.
Oh, good. Yes, we are aware that sometimes one of us is louder than the other, and you can't hear us. So we are going to buy some new stuff, aren't we?
Something with better heads. It's more so because lots of people listen to podcasts in their headphones, and that's fine if you're just sort of at home and there's no other environmental noise. But if you're out walking the dog or on a train
Or in the car.
Sometimes it's quite difficult to hear and you have to have it cranked up.
Because when I listen back to see if we've made a mistake or anything like that, sometimes I'll go quiet and you burst out laughing and it's like someone screamed in my ear.
Yeah.
So then you have to turn it back up and down again.
Yeah.
So we are aware, folks, that, bear with.
Yeah, bear with.
So spell out socks.
S-O-C-K-S.
Do you know you can speak Spanish, Christine?
S-O-C-K-S.
S-O-C-K-S. It sounds like speaking Spanish.
S-O-C-K-S.
S-O-C-K-S.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to use that. People go, what are you saying? Work it out.
Yeah, have a look. Google it.
S-O-C-K-S.
S-O-C-K-S.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Doesn't it?
It's like I've ordered something. Like a fanny for a bauble on a tree. S-O-C-K-S.
Hey, so, a medical fact for your Christmas, right? So, did you know that when your baby's breastfeeding, a little bit of the spittle passes back into the mum's breast ducts?
What, from the baby?
From the baby. And it informs the maternal immune system. And if the baby is poorly, then it's like the boobs do like a medical reading on the babe's health, and then her body can send the right nutrients and components and antibodies into the next feed. We are fucking geniuses. Our boobs are on a different level.
That's clever shit.
Isn't it?
So that must be for all animals.
Yeah.
I wonder if that must be the same, mustn't it?
Yeah.
That's clever shit.
So the baby's sucking, then a bit of spit goes back into the boob, the boob goes ka-ching, ka-ching,
Oh,
clonk,
something's
clonk,
not
clonk, clonk,
right.
clonk.
Oh.
Yeah, it's clever, isn't it?
That's a very good. We are very clever.
Aren't we?
So
Isn't
sometimes
that-
when things get asked about certain things, and you think, oh, that couldn't be possible. Actually, there are things that are probably possible because our bodies can do them.
Isn't it clever? I was amazed by that.
So why do you think then, if our bodies could do something that, what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of it.
Ingenious?
Yeah, genius. Why can't we get rid of horrible diseases then? You can't fight it better. Why can't
Well,
that happen?
there probably is a solution, but our brains haven't discovered it. Our
Yeah.
bodies might know it. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean about cancer and things like that. Why doesn't
Yeah.
your body know about...
Well, it's so clever because I know with
weird,
certain
isn't it?
cancers, they will give you drugs, and then if you're managing cancer, they'll give you another drug because the cancer works out that drug's helping it stay away, and then it works out quite quickly.
Yeah.
And then they have to give different drugs because the cancer's very clever. So you just
That's
think...
what's weird, isn't
It
it?
is. And you just think, well, if our bodies are that clever, why can't it work that out?
Yeah.
If it can work out that your baby needs something different to help
Yeah.
it stop
I
getting
know.
poorly.
I don't know.
So you just think, so we've got to have something in there then,
I wonder.
haven't we?
I suppose it's
not found
different
it
parts of evolution, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. Amazing though, isn't it?
It's very weird.
It's very amazing, very amazing.
So I was looking at one of these shitty lists, Xmas gifts. First, I
I hate the word
hate it.
Xmas.
So do I. Picked out by experts. Fish-shaped lemon squeezer. This is in the Guardian.
A fish-shaped
Lemon squeezer. Expert picked that out. A croissant butter knife.
Oh, I'd quite like that. I've got an
Leopard
avocado.
print scrunchies.
Yeah, you see, leopard print's quite big at the minute, isn't it? And I hate scrunchie. I'm sorry for all the scrunchie wearers.
Oh,
I
scrunchies are
don't
horrible. It
understand
reminds me of
them.
being 17.
It does. And they were a ball ache then, especially the elastic ones inside them. But now I've seen with scrunchies, there's a guy that's doing them with a zip in them.
Oh, yeah, you put your credit card in
And stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but they
But
fall out of your fucking hair all the
yeah,
time.
I don't know. Sorry, stop. Just ban the scrunchies.
I'm sorry, but if someone bought me a leopard print scrunchie, I think I'd be might punch them in the face.
Yeah.
Spaghetti dust.
What? What's spaghetti dust?
Fuck knows. Eiffel Tower biscuit cutter. These experts have picked these out as little extra Christmas
Imagine
gifts.
getting one of your mates, one of them, or your family member.
Iranian enamel mug.
What?
Wooden hand decoration.
What, like a hand?
Yeah.
Like, can you put fingers in it? I mean, that would be better. I would like that.
You can get candles with the finger.
Yeah,
can't
I've
you?
seen the candles, but the wood ones,
A
I've seen
knitted
them.
T-Rex. These are in the Guardian. Can you imagine? They're serious. Like in these designer things. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah, there's some things, and they go, oh, find the perfect gift for the person that has everyone. I'm like, everyone has everything, and they give you these suggestions, and they're all shit, always shit. It's like my husband or children, whatever, would not like that because it's stupid. Like my husband would not want a candle for men. He would not want a candle.
No.
Stupid.
Do you know what's pissed me off recently? And it's on the socials. Is the people saying that scented candles are bad for your health
Oh,
because of all the
not meant to
shit
inhale them.
Well, yeah, I was like, oh, I like a scented candle.
Yeah.
I'm very fussy.
Yeah,
about
I'm very
scented
fussy about
candles.
scented candles. Like our turd one.
Yeah.
It looks shit, but it smells nice.
Yeah, it smells nice, but it looks like a glass of plop.
Poo that's dried. Because people, it's just like, I don't like anything that's rose scented.
Oh, you see, I used to. Do you remember Body Shop and everyone was wearing white musk?
Yeah, I loved white musk.
I had white musk, but I also had the English tea rose. I used to wear that a lot. It's like an old lady smell, but I used to really like it.
That's probably why I've never heard of it. English tea rose.
It's like tea rose.
Dewsbury, that's a
Can you imagine what that would smell like? If you had... Oh. Smell like that! As a Christmas sphincter. But I haven't had lunch yet. Dewsbury. Oh, I've got you Grimsby eau de toilette.
Smell of Hull.
I think Berkshire might smell a bit different, wouldn't
Berkshire would smell beautiful.
Oda Redding.
Oh god, it's really concretey. Yeah, like smell of Cotswolds. That would be quite nice actually.
Yeah, probably
smell of Cotswolds.
Yeah, sandalwood.
Yeah.
Smell of Leeds. Oh, smell of fish and canal, wouldn't it?
The scent of Skegness. Yeah, Dewsbury from Dewberry from Body Shop.
Yeah, that was too
White
strong.
Musk, peach fuzz.
Peach. That's wrong on
I
some
can't do peach anything, even the touch of peach.
Because they're like
yeah,
slightly furry.
it just it makes the hairs in the back of my
Does
neck.
it make
Anything,
kind of blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah?
like when you see them in the summer and they've got peaches out, and if my kids are with me, they'll go and touch it. No, can't do it.
Well, that links to something I was looking at the other day, and it was a word which I really don't like. Let me just try and find it.
A whittle.
A whittle.
A word you don't like.
And it was to do with masticated.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
masticated.
But macerated.
Oh.
Materbated.
Oh, mat.
And they were talking about, she said, you need to masticate the peaches. And I was like, no, that means chew them up and spit them out.
What would you want to do that for anyway? Why would you
to
want
mush them to put them in a cheesecake or something, I don't know. But it was just like, any of those words, macerated, masticate, materbated.
Materbated?
That can't be right.
Is that someone having a wank with a list?
Somebody wanking in a tin of peaches. Well, you'd cut yourself. That's making my bits a bit scared.
What, wanking in a tin of peaches?
Yeah.
Materbated.
Oh. I think I'm meant to have put masturbated, but I've spelled it.
I materbated today twice. It's like when people say our surname wrong. And
Materbated.
Materbated.
I'm materbated today.
I got a masturbate later. Oh, it's wrong, that.
How many times have you masturbated?
Stop it.
Do you like to masturbate?
Stop it.
But that's like when people get our surname wrong, because Thom, Thom, so many people get it wrong.
They go Thom.
They go Thom. I'm like, don't give yourself a lisp. They go. Because they get it wrong so
Yeah,
much.
you see, our dentist used to be called Mr. Griffith. Oh my God!
Was it Mr. Griffiths?
No!
Mr. Griffiths.
Yeah. And you felt a dick.
Yeah,
Said I
'cause
could
you-
say Mr. Griffith. Because you always say Mr. Griffiths. But it wasn't. It ended in a TH. Yes,
Oh,
that
what
is
did
whole
you
life.
say?
Yeah, mine's Mr. Griffith.
What's his name? Gareth Griffith.
Gareth Griffith. Mr. Griffith.
Mr. Griffith. But people do it all the time, so they'll think the M is an R and an N, so Thorn, if it's written down. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's my text.
Oh, it's an R and an N, so people go, Mrs. Thorn.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it's like, no, it's Tom. And it's funny because it's like, I've got used to it now. I've had it for 23 years. But it's that thing where, actually 21 years, don't know where the other two came from. It's that thing where people get it wrong so many times that you just go, no, it's Tom. Or sometimes you don't even bother because it's just, whatever.
Yeah.
But if someone goes, hi, Christine Thom, like, and really pronounce it, I go, don't give yourself a lisp. And they go, would you say Thomas? And they go, no.
Oh, God, that's really embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, for them, not me. But it is, so it depends where I am on in that month. Sometimes I'll just ignore it, and sometimes I'll really point it out. And there was a lad in Marks and Spencer today, and I was collecting something for my mum, and he went, Mrs. Thom, and I just thought, I'm just going to stand here for a little bit.
Oh, Christine, that's just mean. He was probably really busy. Oh, you absolute baggage. Just to amuse yourself. Were you on?
Yeah. and
So horrible.
actually, I was on when I wasn't meant to be on again.
Oh,
but I was standing
okay.
there. So, and then he went, Mrs. Thom.
Christine, that's awful.
And then he went, oh, is it Thorn? I went, you're both wrong. You're wrong on both. Like that. And then we had this conversation for 10 minutes.
What?
Because he was telling me his name and how people get it wrong. And we had this right good conversation.
Aww.
And after I came away, I realised he was probably on the spectrum. And then I felt really bad because he was a really nice lad.
And
we
you were
were
just
having
being
and I was
bugger.
just being a on bitch. Even though I hate that word.
Yeah.
But it was just that. Well, and then we had a lovely conversation
Aww.
because we were talking about when people get your surname wrong.
Yeah.
And then he went, I will remember that forever. And then I felt really
Oh.
bad. I felt really bad. Then
And
afterwards.
so you bloody
Yeah.
should.
I know, just being a dick. I was just like, go on, say it again. But sometimes I'm like, I just let it go.
Oh, it must
I
be
just
so
can't be
annoying.
arsed. And it can be sometimes because it's like, it's 4 fucking letters. But, I mean, Dunn, you can't go wrong with Dunn, can you? Because people know it's 2 N's.
People sometimes say on the phone, is that an M or an N? I'm like, no.
Dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah, my surname is Dumb. D-U-M.
Or dung, as in D-U-N-G.
Oh, what was the...
I know, it's like, for fuck's sake. use
But
your
I've
brain.
had that over the phone where someone said, Mrs. Thom. No, it's not Thom. Thorn. No, it's not Thorn either. Keep guessing. And they go, is it Thomas? Where are you making up the A and the S from?
I know. It's
And I'll go,
weird, isn't
no,
it?
it's Tom. T-H-O-M. Are you sure? And I went, no, it's Smith. I'm lying.
Stupid sod.
That's the worst one. This is the worst
Yeah.
one. But more often than not, I'll just go, don't give yourself a lisp.
But I've had this is a segue, but I remember, do you remember that phone company called Toucan? There was some sort of phone company called Toucan. Anyway, this guy was ringing me to try and advertise it to me and sign me up on it. I was like, well, I don't... He goes, Miss, are you stupid? Can you not see what a good deal this is? Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah, that's a good sales pitch.
Ooh.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Oh my god. It's like I've got life insurance and I've had it for quite a number of years. Don't kill me. And I don't know if it's because obviously it's the marketing stuff that will send other companies details of your...
yeah.
and I'll get this call and nearly twice a year I'll get asked basically, do I want to change my policy so you pay more money to get more money sort of thing. No, is my answer.
No.
If I want to do that, I'll phone you. Sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So sometimes I don't know if they're just, it's bullshit, scam, which more often than not I think it is.
Yeah.
Or it is genuinely the people I've got my policy with. So the other week I was just having such a shit day, really busy, doing lots of things, and then people were phoning me asking for stupid things. And this phone call came in, and I wasn't expecting a phone call. And normally, if I don't recognise a number, I'll just send it off.
Yeah.
So Anthony went, hello, and he went, oh, hi, is that Mrs. Thom? No, it's not. They're like, so is Mrs. Thom about? So I went, no, she does not exist.
Oh, Christy.
And they were like, oh, you sure? Yes, because it's Mrs. Thom. That's a T, a H, an O, and an M.
Oh, my gosh.
And they went, oh, we just want to talk to you about your, what's called policy. Oh, right, okay. And what's it about? Because I don't really have time. Is it really important? Do I need to, is it anything to do with the policy? Is it whatever? Oh, no, we just want it. And the word starts going off in this reel. I thought, fucking hell. And I went, no, thank you. I don't really, one, have time, and two, I don't want to change the policy. Quite happy with it. And they were trying to push and push and push and push and push. And it was, I feel it was a scam. So I was ready for them. And I thought, right. And I went, look, dickhead. I said, I don't want a policy. If I want to change my policy, I'll phone you. Take me off your fucking list now, or I'll find out what your name is. And I will,
Oh, my God.
I will
You need to get your period finished.
I will report you.
Oh!
Vic, who the fuck was I going to report him to?
I
Didn't even know who he was. And he was still pushing. He was still pushing. And I just thought, this is a scam. So I got really arsey with him on the phone. And when I'd finished, I was like the film, like when the on Home Alone where he hurts himself.
Yeah.
And he just goes, I was like that. I was just going off my head. And I put the phone down. I realised it's definitely a scam, not somebody from a policyholder. And I looked. And because I was just going to get me dinner when this was happening. And Steve and the kids just look at me like that. Just staring at me. That was the scam! Slight justification. I mean, by the time I'd finished, I didn't get any breath in.
Oh, my God.
And I think the fella on the end was just like, won't try them again.
This is pointless.
Yeah. But I just think there's some people that will fall for that.
Oh, yeah. I had one the other day. Wanted to talk to us about something to do with our bank account. I got really nervous. And I said, well, hang on a minute. I'll just go and... Oh, I haven't got my details at the moment. I'm in the middle of something. Can you phone back later? Stupid. Anyway, he phoned back when Ant was there. And I obviously knew it was a scam.
Yeah.
And he phoned back exactly when he said he was going to phone back. And he was lovely. He said, oh, no, I don't mind waiting if you go and, sort out blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, of course.
I went, it's funny, James. It's really interesting because... Click. It just knew.
Yeah.
But they're so nice on the phone.
Yeah.
If you're an older
And this person was like that, and he was nice, but he was trying to push for things, and I was just getting more and more infuriated. And I probably would have handled it a lot better.
No, isn't it?
Yeah, no is no, and he just wouldn't take no for an answer. And I would have probably got less infuriated if I hadn't had a shit day, and that's no excuse for me to lose my shit. However, something just clicked, and I thought, this is just a scam, because you keep pushing, no matter how nice you are, you keep pushing.
No, and that's the thing, it's just like, if I say no, please, I mean fucking no.
I mean,
no,
I could...
Fuck off.
Yeah, but I could say fuck. I did, I think, at some point in that sentence. But that leads me on nicely to Christmas movies. Favourite one?
Ooh. I'm not a big fan of Christmas movies.
You are? You mean you don't like the cheesy Channel 5 ones?
Oh, well, like those Hallmark ones.
Yeah, the cheesy ones where you know what the ending is when they start.
When they've been left a house by their dead great aunts and they
or they got stuck in the snow in an old village.
Yeah. No, I don't mind those, but I would watch those on my own. I wouldn't sit and watch anything like that. Yeah. But I don't understand watching The Grinch every year or watching Miracle on 34th Street every year.
I don't like them, yeah. But we do watch Home Alone every year.
Oh, no, not every year.
And do you know what it is, though? It's because...
Oh, God.
I like the story, because the kids have just grown up with that. So we watched it the other night, and it was really good. But it's that, the joy I get out of the screen when someone's in pain.
Like the slapstick element of it.
Yeah, but the horrible bit when every time you know he's going to stand barefooted on that nail sticking up. And you can't watch it.
Yeah.
But you have to watch the reaction afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's just his reaction because he's obviously acted. It's hilarious because that's exactly how you would act if you stood barefooted on a nail. Or the bit where he puts his hand and burns his hand on the doorknob.
Oh, yeah, that bit. You see, I remember that. And you can feel it, can't you?
But that's why I love Home Alone, because it's all them bits when they get hurt. No, or the bit where he puts the spider on his stomach and then the other one goes and twats him. So it's them I love. But what is a really good film, if you've not seen it, and Milo will like it as well, it's on Amazon, and it's Red One with Dwayne Johnson and Chris Evans in it.
Oh, okay.
Really good. So Dwayne Johnson plays a really serious character that has to look after Santa.
Yeah.
It's a serious job.
Yeah.
And then you've got Chris Evans, who's just this guy who's a bit of a geezer. He was a bit of a git as a child, and he's just going about his business, trying to find things and doing things dodgy to find out things for people.
Yeah.
And he becomes sort of part of the reason why this thing happens, which I won't. But it's a really good Christmas film. It's a red one on Prime. It's very, very. So
yeah. So I don't really have a favourite Christmas film because I don't really like them. I know I'm a right miserable bastard.
It's normally me that says shit like that.
I know.
I quite like National Lampoon's Christmas
Oh
Vacation.
God, no,
Love
no,
it.
no,
Love it.
Christine,
Love it.
no. Oh God.
Because it's so funny.
Well, I know they're funny, but I'm just like...
But it's not the obvious for me, so it's the next door neighbours that get really pissed off all the time. I love that.
I probably would really enjoy that, actually.
Yeah. And they go out and they go and get... He's just wants
But
it to be
schmaltzy
perfect.
Christmas films, I'm not...
No, but I
can't
do
be
love them.
arsed.
They've
I
got
get
their
bored.
place. They've got their place.
Oh, yeah, and I appreciate people who love them, and I think, great, you enjoy it, but I just think, oh, I'm just getting bored. I'm like
Not doing
pouring out fast.
I am not... See, I have to watch them to try and get me in the spirit. To try. Quite like Elf.
No. Just no. The thing is, I like him. He's funny, and if it was on, I'd probably get caught up in it.
Yeah.
But if you said to me, "Do you want to watch it?" I'd go, "No."
But I like it when the writer... And there's elements of Christmas films that I just watch it for them bits.
Yes.
So the bits where the writer that they're all after to create something new that's going to save the bacon of the publicist, and he's a little person, and Will Ferrell's character Elf calls him a dwarf, which you can't say, or an elf, and he
Right.
says, "Say that one more time." Just that scene. I love it. That scene.
I don't think
And
I've seen the whole thing.
And then he gets under the table and legs it. So it's just the scenes that are just perfectly written for things, and so I'll watch it for not necessarily the whole film, just elements that I know that are gonna make me laugh.
Oh no,
Not for you then.
not for me.
So next year we're not gonna be, or the next one would be like sort of just after New Year. So we're gonna record episode 28 the second week in January.
Episode 28.
I know, that's nearly 30, isn't it?
That's amazing.
I know. That's quite scary.
I mean, for those of you who are still with us, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Well done.
We've got some quite good followers now.
Have
just
we?
need-
We're very grateful.
Yeah, we need them
because we
to-
talk shite.
Yeah, but then we need them to go and find some friends.
Yeah,
Come on,
we need
find
to
some
be,
friends.
We need to be up in our ante, don't we?
Yeah, we do need to up our ante. But we're going to go for lunch today, and if you're not following the Instagram page, please do, because it's great. It sort of matches what we've been talking about.
Yeah. And are we coming to an end now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, happy Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Hope it goes well. Hope you don't punch anyone or faint or
She's not just talking to me.
get food poisoning.
I just want 2025 to go a bit slower than 2024
Yeah,
did.
this autumn has whizzed by.
I think the whole year's just...
It's gone
God.
really quick.
And then we go into my really miserable month, which you've got to look forward to.
Oh, fucking hell.
I
What's that?
hate January.
Do you?
I hate it so much.
January
I hate it.
always lasts for 7 months, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, good luck. I mean, come back and be made happy.
Thanks for another year of listening.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Happy Christmas.